inside, safely away from the sweltering temperatures outside their home. This is during a recent heat wave in Alberta. Everything seemed fine until her daughter went to her bedroom for a nap, and then she wouldn't wake up. She was hot, she was sweating. Paramedics were called. They came to the house and discovered that the daughter had indoor heat stroke. Dr. Nadia joins us now in studio. We're going to talk about what indoor heat stroke is and some of the signs that you can watch out for. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Anne-Marie.
So
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you've read this story. You're aware of what can happen. First of all, what is indoor heat stroke?
So indoor heat stroke, it's very similar to outdoor heat stroke. It's generally a heat-related illness. Your body not only overheats, going over a core temperature of 40 degrees Celsius, you also, all of the mechanisms that your body normally uses to cool itself down stop working.
And that happens at a certain temperature?
It does. And it can happen outside or inside, as we saw with this young baby.
Well, that's what paramedics on site were saying to the mom, is that it's similar to having your kid in a hot car if you've got them in a hot bedroom. What are some of the warning signs that parents should be looking for?
So one, being aware of the environment. If it's above 37 degrees inside the house or outside, if it's very, very humid, if there's no air circulating, those are signs that the environment is too warm for the human body to tolerate, especially children. If you see that your child is running around, is sweating a lot, isn't cooling off properly, again, that's a setup for potential heat-related illnesses like heat stroke or heat exhaustion. If your child has diabetes, heart conditions, has obesity, has an illness already where they've already got a fever, where they've already got vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, signs of dehydration, again, they're much more vulnerable to heat-related illnesses.
Not everybody chooses to use the AC in their home, so if they don't have a cooling mechanism in the house like air conditioning, what are some of the things they can do to keep those internal temperatures at a safe point?
So this is very common sense stuff. Making sure you dress in light layers, making sure that you're not bundling up children who aren't very good at regulating their body temperatures already in extra blankets, making sure that you're staying well hydrated. If you see that your child's running around and sweating, or even if your child's sitting and sweating, that tells you that the environmental temperature, the ambient temperature in your room is probably a bit too high. Get them to sit down, get them to rest, turn down the shades to block out the sunlight and to bring down the temperature. You can even take a spray bottle with room temperature water, spray them and fan them, and that'll help cool everybody down as well.
Who's most at risk? Is it kids?
Kids and seniors. They're the ones most at risk because those are the age groups where their ability to manage their body's heat, their natural ability to manage their body's heat start failing or aren't developed enough yet. So a body's primary mechanism for bringing down their own temperature is sweating. You sweat, as the sweat evaporates off your skin temperature cools. And generally that works pretty well, except for when the temperature starts going up, except for when you've got certain illnesses, except for when you're sick already.
When should they call in medical help?
So if you see mental status changes, really, right? So if a kid's sweating and hot, get them to settle down. If that's not working, they're becoming grouchy, they're starting to cry, they're becoming lethargic like this baby, or they drop into a coma, have seizures, anything like that, call 911. This mom did the exact right thing to do. She saw that there was something bad going on and she dealt with it, called for help immediately. You can also take ice packs and cold cloths, put them on the back of the neck, put them into the armpits. That'll help bring the temperature down while you're waiting for extra help to arrive.
All great tips and timely advice as we look at sections of the country that are under extreme heat this summer. Thank you so much, Doctor, for coming in.
Thank you very much.
If you'd like to know more about indoor heat stroke, you can head to our